All right, Coach, on the road, back in the conference, another long road trip down to Florida Tech. What do we know about those guys?
Well, they just beat Delta State at Delta, which is always hard to do, and beat a very good Delta State team. They played UNA to a one-possession game. They played really well against an FCS opponent. They're a good football team, and it's GSC football. It's on us. So each week it's going to be a great team, and we get to get on a plane and head down there, which our guys handled really well when we went to Texas. So that part of it we've got some comfort level with. We just got to get ready to go play a good football game against a really good team.
Those guys have come a long way, just third year of their program, so they really advanced and leaped in bounds, done a good job. And of course, it's not exactly an unfertile place to try to find players either.
No, there's a lot of players down there, and they've done a good job because they've got a bunch of third-year guys playing for them that have played for 3 years, and they did a great job starting that program and getting it to where it's at in such a fast time.
What about the quarterback? We had a big game against us here last year, and he's back. A big physical kid.
He is a good runner, good thrower,
Yeah.
and he's been really hot in some games. They scored a lot of points against North Alabama. I think he missed maybe a game or two this year with an elbow injury, but he's back and he's playing really well. And obviously, to go into a place like Delta State and get a win, against that team, he had to play well. And so he definitely brings some challenges with his legs and with his arms. So we got to make sure that we're up to the task.
So how do we come out of the game Saturday? Bumps and bruises regular and moving forward? Or?
Yeah, regular stuff injury-wise. We played a physical football game, so we have some bumps and bruises, and but we ought to be able to get most of those healed up this week and be able to take 60 guys down to Florida and get ready to roll.
UWA obviously had 2 years ago. Last time we were down there, had a huge night. Hopefully, how good would it be if he could be totally healthy and ready to play?
It'd be great. It'd be monumental for us, and it's looking that way. So for the first time, we feel like skill position-wise, we're getting to a point where we're healthy on offense, and that's huge for us. And we got to be able to roll different guys in and get the ball in their hands, and Gervais certainly one of those.
And Jared continues to play well up front. Jared Washington and had at least stat-wise, big game from both the linebackers against West Georgia. Those guys combined for over 20 tackles. So.
Yeah, the defensive front played really good again for really for each week they have, and they did again Saturday. We had some communication things in the at linebacker and in the back end at times that showed up, and but defensive front really played a solid game, against a really good football team. And and then the second half we came out, especially on defense, and played a good second half. So we got some momentum from the second half as a team that we'll build off of, and the guys are ready just to get back to work and prepare for another good opponent.
Came out of Saturday with 2 of the 3 quarterbacks a little beat up. Harry had a good quarter and got him a freshman of the week. I think so. That's a good thing for him. That's the second freshman of the week we've had at that position this year. So that says a little something about those guys.
And we knew going in we got 3 guys that we feel comfortable taking snaps, and so it was great to see Harry get in there in the heat of battle and be able to have several positive plays. And we are that position's taking some bumps and bruises throughout the year, and it's a good thing we got 3 of them. And so we'll see where we go when we get to Saturday.
Back playing at night again. Does that make any difference at all?
Just on the travel back.
Yep.
But other than that, I don't know that it does. It's throwing and catching under lights and catching kicks under lights that sometimes can be a little different for you. But other than that, not really. It's usually a pretty good atmosphere at night.
Well, it's GSC football, like you said, and these guys, offensively, they've come in. They've hung big numbers on 2 pretty good teams.
They have.
So.
They have. And then defensively, they've hung in there with the UNA game. UNA had a bunch of offense against them, but really nobody else has. And they've been able to stymie a lot of good opponents. So it'll be a tall task.